I'm going to help you improve your credit score in 6 steps. First thing I want to tell you to do is to become an authorized user on somebody's account who has a very high credit score. That even could be you helping your kids get their score up. So something I did for my own kids is when they hit about the age of 16, I added each of them to my oldest credit card account. And when they got added on there, they instantly saw a boost on each of their scores. You can do this for your friends too. It's completely legal. You can add anyone you want to your account. The trick is you don't want to give anybody access to your account. So you have the card sent to your address and then you cut it up. They never get access to the account. Something else you do is I would go to annualcreditreport.com and I would pull your credit reports from each of the bureaus and I would review everything on there. A lot of times there will be stuff on there that shouldn't be, and you might be able to get it removed. You can dispute it and possibly improve your score just by cleaning up your report. You're allowed to get one free report from each bureau each year. The third thing I would say is, and this is pretty common knowledge, is just to always make at least the minimum monthly payment on all of your accounts. Ideally, you will pay the full balance each month if possible. Something else is to keep the total utilization rate of all your accounts below 30%. So that makes it look like you really don't need the credit, but you're using it pretty regularly, so at least it's reporting. The next thing I would say is number 4, carry all kinds of credit. So you want to have a mortgage, you want to have a car loan, you want to have credit cards, revolving accounts. And you know, obviously you don't want to be overwhelmed with debt, but each type of credit actually improves your score if you've got a variety. Ideally, like I said, keep your payments low and pay them off in full if you can. Obviously, that's not what you're gonna do with your car payment and your mortgage, but as long as you're making your monthly payments, your score is gonna continue to rise. The 5th thing I would tell you to do is never close an old credit card account. Keep them all open. The length of time that you've had your cards open, each account open, they take an average of all those years, and that gives you your credit history. The only time I would ever recommend closing a credit card account is if you really don't get any benefit and they charge you an annual fee. There's a lot of travel cards that, you know, you get great benefits from, you know, lounge access and different types of things, but some of them can charge $500-600 a year. I would always keep your free cards open, and anything that you get a lot of benefit out of, try to not close any accounts, because that will ding your score. And it's not a long-term ding, probably a few months, but 10 points maybe. But overall, you want to keep your credit history as long as possible. The last thing I would just recommend is if you're struggling to get a little boost on your score and maybe you're trying to prepare for a home, to buy a home or a car or something, you can sign up for something called Experian Boost, and that's where they allow you to pay all your monthly bills like Netflix or your utilities through them, and they track it. They'll track your monthly payment, and every time you make a payment on time, it's going to improve your score. It's not going to make a huge difference, but it's one of those little things you can do on top of the major things. So again, my number 1 recommendation is either become an authorized user on someone with excellent credit on their account, or if you're the one that has great credit, add your kids on there, so at least when they turn 18 and they maybe need to apply for a car loan or whatever, they're going to get the best rate. They're already going to have a score established. Their FICO score will already be up in the high 7s probably by the time they're 18. Stay tuned. We're going to have some more episodes. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why you should use an actual independent real estate agent over Homey. And there's a lot of important reasons, and I need to get into detail on that. because people just don't realize what their concerns should be. We're going to talk a little bit about the USDA loan program, rural housing program. It is a zero down payment loan that you can get in Eagle Mountain and Saratoga Springs until the end of this year. Other than that, rates are still great. It's a great time to buy. Sellers are in an ideal position right now. Give me a call. Check out my website, jenhuntrealtor.com. I've got all 6 steps on there to give you more information for improving your credit score. And have a great day.